For our last page, we're going to be working on the last two sections, 3.5 and 3.6. 3.5 deals with multiplying and dividing to solve inequalities. The key thing you have to remember is that if you multiply or divide by a negative, you have to flip the sign. That's the only hard thing about this section, okay? And it's really not that hard. We just have to remember that. So what I'm going to do is my first step on number 30, all we have to do is divide by 10.5. So I divide by 10.5, and we'll get negative 84 divided by 10.5 is negative 8. You do not have to flip your sign because you didn't divide by a negative. Okay? That is my answer, and I will graph my solution on a number line. So I have negative 8. This is negative 7, and this is negative 9. We have a closed-in circle, and we shade to the right because we have greater than or equal to. Alright, for number 31, we're just going to divide by negative 4.2 on both sides. So x, and if we divide those two, we will get 9. And we need to flip our sign. Okay, remember, we're dividing by a negative, so we have to flip our sign. So it turns from less than to greater than. Okay, draw your number line. We have 9, 10, 8, open circle, shade to the right. Okay, for number 32, you have x divided by negative 3.2 is greater than or equal to 21.76. So what I'll do on both sides is I'm dividing by negative 3.2. To get rid of that, I want to multiply by negative 3.2 on both sides. Okay, so 21.76 times negative 3.2 will give me a negative 69.632 thousandths. Now I multiply by a negative, so you've got to flip your sign. And that is the correct answer. Draw your number line. You've got negative 69.632. Right here you've got negative 69.631. And right here you've got negative 69.633. It's going to be a closed-in circle, shade to the left. Now again, don't forget to flip your sign. A helpful thing that I've been working with some of my students is before you even start, you say, okay, my step is divide by a negative. I've got to flip my sign. So even before you start, just realize you've got to flip your sign. That way you don't get caught up in the math and forget about it. For numbers 33 to 35, it's more plugging in. This time we've got a variable on both sides.